The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Geological Survey. A volcano watch is in effect for all residents in the Pacific and Mountain time zones due to the potential threat of an eruption of the Yellowstone volcano. This is a result of a Pacific Northwest earthquake which occurred a few hours ago. All residents listening to this message are strongly advised to evacuate the area immediately. Grab all of the people in your home and take food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and a battery-powered radio. Ensure you have supplies to last you at least 2 weeks. Stay tuned for further information on this dangerous situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. A volcano warning has been issued for areas within a 500-mile radius of Yellowstone National Park due to an eruption of the Yellowstone caldera being expected within the next 12 hours. This radius encompasses the following areas: the entire states of Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, all of Utah except the counties of Washington and Kane, the northwest half of Colorado, the northeast half of Nevada, the eastern half of Washington and Oregon, the western halves of North and South Dakota, and the panhandle of Nebraska. At this time, evacuation is not mandatory, but is expected to become mandatory within the next few hours. All residents receiving this broadcast are strongly advised to evacuate now. Failure to do so may put your life at risk. Grab everyone in your home and gather the necessary supplies. Ensure you have supplies to last you at least 14 days. Do not return to the area by any means. Stay tuned for further information on this extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency and the United States government. This is not a test. A mandatory evacuation has been declared for all areas within 500 miles of Yellowstone National Park, as an eruption of the Yellowstone caldera is expected to occur in roughly 6 hours. A previous alert was issued recommending citizens to evacuate, and it has now become an order. Choosing not not to evacuate may result in certain death. Do not wait. Evacuate now. Grab all the necessary supplies with you, and make sure you have enough to last for at least 2 weeks. All airports within the mentioned areas are currently loading planes with evacuees. If you are not able to evacuate, local authorities will help to if you choose. Evacuate now. Repeat, evacuate now. Civil danger warning. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. An eruption of the Yellowstone Supervolcano is expected to occur within the next hour. It is now too late to evacuate. Repeat, it is too late to evacuate. Anyone within a 500-mile radius of Yellowstone National Park will face certain death. The area mentioned is expected to be covered in ash at least a foot deep. Yellowstone National Park will be wiped off the map immediately after the eruption. There is no time to ration supplies, as doing so will be futile. It is also expected that ash from the eruption will blanket the Earth's atmosphere and cause severe climate change across the planet. Further updates will follow as information becomes available. Please stand by. The President of the United States, or his designated representative, will be speaking shortly. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. To repeat, this is not a test. At 2:11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, or 4:11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, an extremely catastrophic explosion occurred at the Yellowstone Supervolcano, releasing ash 18 miles into the atmosphere. Areas within 100 miles are expected to be completely wiped off of the map, and areas within 500 miles are expected to be completely destroyed as well. The ash cloud from the eruption is expected to blanket the North American continent within the next 24 hours, and may cover the entire planet within the next week. are strongly advised to seek shelter immediately and gather necessary supplies to last you at least 2 weeks. The President is expected to speak across all stations shortly. Please stand by. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air to provide news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is WDNT. We will continue to serve the Knoxville area. If you are not in this local area, you should now tune to stations providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Knoxville area. Do not use the telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. Civil danger warning for the entire United States. The following message is transmitted at the request of the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Since the eruption of the Yellowstone Supervolcano a few days ago, multiple strange weather patterns have been observed. These patterns include the following: tornadoes with 350-mile-per-hour wind gusts in the central states, below 0-degree temperatures in the south, and above 110-degree temperatures. Residents are advised to do the following actions. In the north, do not go outside for any reason. Drink plenty of water and turn on air conditioning to keep yourself cool. In the south, do not venture outside, as you will likely die from hypothermia. Turn on heaters in your house to keep yourself warm. In the central states, take cover now. Move to an underground shelter. Any shelter that is above ground will most likely be destroyed. Stay tuned for further updates on the situation.
Every day.
The CLX workforce taking care of business. 100.7
Boston's classic rock.
An excessive heat warning has been issued for the following areas: all of Maine, all of New Hampshire, all of Vermont, all of Massachusetts, all of Rhode Island, all of Connecticut, all of New York, all of New Jersey, all of Pennsylvania, all of Delaware, all of Maryland, all of West Virginia, all of Kentucky, and all of Virginia, until further notice. The eruption of the Yellowstone Supervolcano has caused this area to experience abnormal temperatures ranging from 110 degrees Fahrenheit to as high as 120 degrees Fahrenheit, with some instances of 130 degrees or higher. At this time, the hardest areas appear to be in northeast Maine. All residents in the listed states are advised to do the following actions. Go inside. Drink plenty of water and turn on air conditioning in your house. Do not go outside, as you will likely suffer from heat stroke. To repeat, it is too hot. Do not go outside.
Say classic hits.
We mean
Slash, I'm Axel.
The new 98.9
Joe Walsh of the Eagles.
WMMR.
Hey, this is Billy Gibbons. Dusty Hill of ZZ Top.
Orlando's classic hits.
A Cox Media Group station.
A freeze warning has been issued for the following areas: all of North Carolina, all of South Carolina, all of Tennessee, all of Georgia, all of Florida, all of Alabama, and all of Mississippi. Until further notice. The eruption of the Yellowstone Supervolcano has caused this area to experience abnormal temperatures ranging from -10 degrees Fahrenheit to as low as -20 degrees Fahrenheit, with some instances of -30 degrees or lower. At this time, the hardest areas appear to be in southern Florida. All residents in the listed states are advised to do the following actions. Stay indoors. Turn on heating units in order to keep yourself warm. Do not go outside, as you will likely catch hypothermia. To repeat, it is too cold. Do not go outside.
From the TexasNissan.com studios, this is KDMX Dallas and Fort Worth. 1029 now.
Place warning has been issued for the following states: all of North Dakota, all of South Dakota, all of Nebraska, all of Kansas, all of Oklahoma, and all of Texas. Until further notice, the following message is transmitted by the National Weather Service at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Multiple tornadoes have touched down in the central United States and are causing damage in multiple areas. Current estimates put the number of tornadoes currently on the ground at 184. 68 of these tornadoes are located in Texas, 43 in Oklahoma, 37 in Kansas, 16 in Nebraska, 11 in South Dakota, and 9 in North Dakota. Major cities are already reporting catastrophic damage from these tornadoes, with some metro areas in Texas taking direct hits and being completely destroyed. Take the following actions. Take cover now. Seek an underground shelter immediately. These tornadoes have been spotted destroying above-ground shelters and leaving almost no trace behind. They have also been measured to be at least 2 miles wide. There is no time to delay. Seek shelter immediately.